guys, today on Liv's Likes, we are going to be doing these snowmen. We have a short one, but then it goes into big mode. Boom. This is mine, and this is my brother's. Say hi, Isaac.
Hola.
Isaac is my brother. He'll be joining us for this video, and he may pop in other videos.
Yay.
So let's get started. For this video, you will need a blank piece of paper or reused paper, because that's what mine is. A pencil, a Sharpie, and a thin Sharpie if you want one. And then for your colors, you'll need orange, red, light blue, brown, and slate if you want to have mine scarf color, but you don't have to do
Or
that.
if you want mine.
Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now let's get started right away. So with your blank piece of paper, I'm going to scoot it up a little bit.
Okay.
So you can take the very edge of it and then take it and kind of like fold it up in a way. So kind of like that, your paper, if you flipped it on the side, it'd kind of look like an S, you know? And then, so once you have it like folded up like this, press it down so it kind of creates this flap, you know, so it kind of looks like that. And then press your finger down on the creases. And it's okay, you might have it a little bit like slanted, or it
Like
might
yours.
be like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we have that, now you can see how we can have our big and small now. Okay, so to get started, you're gonna make this big snow loop. This is the bottom of your thing, so make a U shape right along the edges here. And then to continue your first snowball, you're gonna make it even bigger. As you can see, this does take up most of the space, but that's okay. You can also alter it to make it bigger or smaller in some areas. And that's why we're doing it in pencil first. Okay? Okay. So now, once we're done with our first snowball, we'll make our second one really small, because this is our head. It does look a little weird right now, but it will look good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it 2 eyes by 2 circles, and then color those in with pencil. Or you don't have to, because we're just gonna be coloring over them with Sharpie anyway. Now make a triangle that's pointing down, and that's your carrot nose. Now, right below the eye, you're gonna make these slanted figures. And that will be it blushing later. And we'll color those in too. And then you can make your smiles by little dots. Like this. Now we can make a hat. And because we're so close to the top, we can just make a little, like another kind of U, but it's really close to the edge. And then maybe make a little ball on top, you know, like a little...
Make a snowflake in it too.
Yeah, you can, like it. And then, so now you are going to make your buttons. And we will just do these buttons. And now, once again, we'll make a second dot. And then a third dot. Like this. So, we're almost done with the first part, or the first look of our snowman.
Boom, it looks really weird. I you can see, it looks really good.
Next, we're gonna keep it folded, and then we're gonna make a branch out and 3 little branches off after it for the hands. We can do that again with the other side. Yay! And these are our hands. Okay? So I'm gonna give you a minute to look at that. And so this is our first look. Then we'll open it up. Please remember to subscribe or at least like it. If you can, you don't have to. But if you want to see all my videos, I'd highly suggest subscribing. So back to the picture. Now we're gonna take our flap and we're gonna open it so that there's a big gap in the middle that you can kind of see. And then we're gonna start on the left side right here. We're gonna connect this and go in and then go out again and connect with the bottom. So it kind of looks like that. And then we're gonna go to our next side and we're gonna go from here in and then we're gonna go out again. There's our body. Oh, but one more thing that I forgot is our scarf.
Oh yeah.
So from the neck, right about here, we're gonna make a U and then we're gonna dip it all the way back like that. And then we're gonna erase the marks inside of our scarf. Like that. And then you can make lines for the design. I suggest folding it back up now and about at the ends make a straight line and then you can have, your scarf dripping down your snowman and some little ends on it. So that's our scarf.
What about the body of it?
Good idea, right? So now we're just gonna connect our lines so you can kind of see how the 2 scarves, they're like down here, here, and here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect these lines and make them warm.
Mine messed up.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this in pencil. And there's our super, 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 super long scarf. And if you want, you can shorten it a little bit. I suggest not going beneath this fold right here. Okay. So now we can do our buttons. So you can fill in the line all the way down. It's a lot of buttons, but it looks nice. Okay.
Wait for me.
So that is our outlines for it. Now we're gonna outline the
Sharpie.
The pencil lines with Sharpie. And a few things I just want to point out before we do it, because I am going to skip a little bit. Use a thick Sharpie for most of your details. And if you have a thin Sharpie, I suggest doing the thin Sharpie for the little scarf ends, or the blush lines, or the hands if you want. Just a suggestion. You can borrow mine.
I'm using this. I'm coloring this brown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can also color this brown if you want for the stick hands, but if you didn't notice, my arms I did black and then I did brown on the sides of them. Okay, let's get started.
I'm following you, man.
Let's start with the eyes.
Okay.
I'll do the face with you and then I'll skip the rest. And then for these blush marks, you know, just out on that. And the smiley face. And outline the face. And there's your face. I will leave you to do the rest. Okay, now we're just finishing up the buttons. We'll just fill these in really quick. And then we can start coloring. There. So, one more reminder, the colors we will need for the coloring is like a gray if you want to do mine,
Any color?
a red if you want to do Isaac's, blue if you want to do mine or Isaac's,
And red.
orange for the carrot nose, brown for the sticks, and that's it. Okay, so we're gonna start with how about let's start with the sticks first.
Sticks the gear.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the opposite side, and I'm just gonna color these over here. On like one side of it, I'm just gonna be coloring it like that.
Except I'm using the whole thing.
Now we will take our orange, and you can just color in your carrot nose. And now we can do the blush.
Thank you.
So a red color pencil, and we'll just color in between these. And if you want to do red on your scarf or hat, go ahead. Next, I am going to do this slate gray type thing. And I'm going to start on my scarf, so like every other thing. Isaac is doing his scarf red, so you can see him on that side. All the way down. And then at the end of these fringes, you know, maybe add a couple of that color there too. I do have a new camera system, so my videos will look a little bit different from now on too. Okay, now I'm going to take the light blue, and I'm going to color in my hat.
Yeah, I need your like blue. One more time.
And then I'll just color in the other stripe color. All the way down too. And if you still have pencil marks, then you can just erase them. And there's my snowman. So we got a big snowman. And then we got a small one. There's Isaac's. You can see his now.
Small man. Big man.
Thank you for watching our video. We might have more like this. And
Please drop a like.
yeah. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.